Hello, we're back in the RS3. I've now had the car for 6 months, maybe? No, 5? Something like that. And I haven't used it a great deal. I've done just about 2,000 miles. And I love it. I absolutely love this thing. It's great. Like, you just... Oh, makes such good noises.
Take the first exit.
Something that had been confusing me for a little bit since I've had this car is when it makes the pops and bangs. I thought you had to put it in sport. You don't have to put it in sport. You just have to. So you have to cycle through the modes if you leave it in individual.
Second exit.
So I have it in individual, which means different parts of the car are set up differently. So I have the exhaust on like the loudest, the gearbox in the most aggressive setting, the suspension in the softest, and the steering I have in auto, which is sort of light when you're parking and stuff like that, but then as you drive faster, it sort of stiffens up a little bit. Which seems to work pretty well most of the time. But yeah, I've changed this button. So there's a drive select button down here, and if you cycle through, you go through comfort, dynamic, blah, 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 and you get to individual. If you leave it in individual, it doesn't seem to stay with the aggressive exhaust setting on. So you have to cycle, every time you start the car, you have to press this button like 4 times, and it will cycle all the way through, and you'll then have your pops and bangs. But it's weird. It's weird that that's the thing. It doesn't seem to stay in it. Maybe it's so that your car, if you just start it up, it's a little bit quieter, so nice for your neighbours or something. That's the only reason. That's a reason I could think of. But surely you would just change it yourself. But yeah, little things. 2,000 miles in. Are the seats comfy? Yeah, they're pretty comfy. They're quite supportive. They look nice. The wear, I feel like they may not wear that well, but they seem to be doing all right. So yeah, I particularly like this one. This one here has a sort of adjustable bit that you can extend out and sort of extend the seat. It's comfier on your legs. Reliability in this car, it's been perfect. I mean, it's a new car. I expect it to be just run as you do. But sometimes with new cars, some things go wrong. And I have nothing. I think there's a little rattle somewhere. You only get it at quite high speeds though. And I think it's in the door here. I'm trying to remember. But I haven't heard it today, so maybe it's gone. But that's it. That's the only thing I've had. Filled up the fuel tank quite a lot. It could do with having a bigger fuel tank, but then I think pretty much every car in the world could do with having a bigger fuel tank. But yeah, it's good. Because this car sounds so good, I thought I'd just put together some clips of how awesome it sounds. So have a listen.